Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an Object 260. It's a Tier 10 Soviet reward tank, a heavy tank, and it's located on the north spawn of Malinovka, and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Battle started. Well, yep, the Object 260, 122mm gun and 440 alpha. It's in many ways, actually, it's a sort of like hybrid cross between the IS-3 or IS-7, and it's got that elongated turret, which is sort of like the IS-7, but yeah, it's actually quite a decent tank, and we've seen quite a few battles with Awppenheimer in this vehicle. Of course, you have to get it if you have to go through all the personal missions if you want to get this one. This is the last reward tank before you get on to the next series. 8.73 is the reload time, and he's headed up the hill with the rest of them. Now there's one Arty on his team, and that Arty is in the T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG, and that's being commanded by Jiffy of MAHOU, and they're in platoon. He's a little further back now. So Jiffy's going to provide Awppenheimer with fire support. And I must say that Malinovka is one of those few maps where it's possible to get SPG 15 on this map, because you can get concentrations of enemy tanks coming together, forming a line to shoot at the windmill, and that means that you can do extra damage for your shell. And remember, the T92 HMC fires a 24cm shell, so the biggest gun in the game. Okay, here we go. He's in position, and we've got an E5. First shell doesn't do anything, but he's loaded the heat, and he's going to need it. Goes for the cupola, and that one goes in. 429. No damage yet from that E5. He bounced around. Oh, they're pulling back. They know they're in danger. In fact, I think they're inviting Awppenheimer and the others to pull forward, and no, he's not going to fall for that. And the E50 bounces off him. And you can see that bunch of enemy tanks together, and you just saw a shell from Jiffy come in. Didn't do any damage, but this is really going to help, because it will stun these tanks and allow Awppenheimer to go to work on them. Type 5. Yes! 441, that's a high roll, but only by 1 hit point. Now, going for it again. And again he gets in. This time it is a good high roll, 453. It's going to need a few more of these though before he can take out that Type 5. Didn't get it through this time. He's up to 1.3k damage so far. And he got that one in, and it looks like Jiffy had some effect as well. And you can see the stun. So Jiffy's picked up some hit points, and we got the side of a turret on the 705, but he turns his turret at the last moment, realizing he was in danger, and he voids the shell. Now Mouse or Type 5, when he goes to the Type 5, and you can see the 705 is focusing on Awppenheimer. Well, yes, I think the enemy knows that they're in grave danger, and Awppenheimer's pulling back because they're pulling forward. Got the Mouse and the Type 5 coming up together. He puts one into the front of the turret of the Mouse. I think the Mouse was looking for a shot at that moment. You should always turn your turret to one side of the Mouse. Gets another shot into the Type 5. He's on one shot now. Oh, is he a one shot? I think I'm not sure if he's 300. No, he's not. He's not one shot yet. 456 into the Mouse. You should always turn your Mouse turret to one side when you're not firing. You don't want to turn it perpendicular, but you certainly want to angle it to avoid the shell going in. Puts one. Oh, he doesn't go through the 705. He's not going to get it through the upper plate, but he could certainly get it through the lower one, and he did that occasion. 451 high roll. Goes for it again. Yep, through the drive wheel this time. And the 705's down, so he's picked up some damage assist there. Now pulling forward, he's got the side of the turret on the Oh, no, he's not. He's going to go for the weak spot between the tracks. 443, another high roll. He can probably get the side of the turret now. He's pushing, he's pushing. The 140's wiped out. This 121 just can't get close enough, quick enough. Oh, he's got in the way. Oh, it's a pile-up. And yes, he gets the kill on the mouse as well. That 121, it was a little too eager. And it's a bit of jostling for room now on the way down the hill. They've got the enemy beat. There's 6 tanks ahead. It's basically just clean up now. The enemy heavies at the back. There's the ship bomb. He's looking this way. Oh, we didn't get that one right. We're firing standard APCR now. We used all that heat ammo. We could use some help from Jiffy right now. Oh, and he got the kill. 353. Only 2 enemies remaining. We've got the T110E4 and the T92 HMC. And there he is. There's the enemy T92. We put 1 round in. And the kill goes to that 121. So just the T110E4 to kill. And we've only got standard APCR to do that with. And did you see the damage to his barrel? And look at all the bounces off the front armor. The bounces are in green. The damage is in red. And he puts a round into the E4. And the E4's down. So that's the game. And he might have the high caliber. 3 kills. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's a first class tanker for Awppenheimer in the Object 260. He got out of the minor medals a shell proof, a fire effect and a bruiser medal. Out of the epic ones he got a high caliber and a Confederate in that game. Hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and his win rate 7666. Ooh. Is that the devil's number? No, I don't think so. But anyway, let's have a look at the team scores, see how everyone got on. Well, yeah, he's top of the table for damage, 6,593 hit points there. That's why he got the high caliber. The next high scorer was the ship bomb with 3972, and I think he was doing most of that damage at long range from further down the hill whilst letting his heavy spot the enemy tanks. We can see that the next high scorer was in fact the VK7201K. He managed to get a steel wall and 3,771 hit points, and we can see Jiffy in his T92 did 1,360 from across the other side of the map. When it came to kills, well, he shared the honours here. He got 3 kills, so did the VK7201 and the 60TP. The next highest score was the Foch155. He got 2 kills. No one on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, top of the table again, 1,273. That's top in all 3 columns. 1,082 for the VK7201 and 981 for the 121. Jiffy picked up 653. Awppenheimer fired 25 rounds in that game, got 22 direct hits and 16 penetrations. Damage of 6,593 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 5 hits from the enemy, but none of them penetrated, none at all, and none of the HE rounds hit him either. He blocked damage of 2,420 hit points. You saw those green marks where the rounds careened off the armour of the Object 260. It's a very bouncy tank in many ways. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 1,123 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 86,757 credits. He got a personal reserve bonus for 43,379, so his total came to 130,136. But he did have to fire a fair amount of heat during that game, because after all, he was up against some very big opposition. If he hadn't been firing the heat, it probably would have been doubtful that he would have been able to do the damage as quickly as he did, and that might have given the enemy the opportunity to use premium ammo on them and take them out of the game. So he actually took away a profit of 28,828 credits, and if he'd actually had a free-to-play account, he would have made a loss. He picked up 4 bonds for the awards at tier 10 and 17 for the battle, total 21. And also 1,909 XP times 4 for the first victory, 96 XP because this is a premium vehicle, and took away 7,734 overall. So a very nice demonstration of why the Object 260 can be a great tank, a fun tank to play, because it's so bouncy. If you play it right, and Awppenheimer does play it right, then it can give you good rewards. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We get great replays like this all the time from Unicums and Super Unicums, and it'd be a real pity if you missed out on any of those really good ones. So thanks for watching this video.